Good morning, welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. It's Wednesday, it's about 20 to 11. I have just sat down at my desk. I've been busy all morning, but I don't really know what I've been doing. I've just been doing loads of little bitty jobs around the house. I've done washing and I put the washing liquid in the little silicone cup you get. I took the washing out and wondered why it didn't smell lovely, and I forgot to put the washing liquid in it. It's one of those days. I think I'm going to sit and just sew up the pin cushions just now because I have been getting asked about them, so if I get them sewn up, and I'll put them in the shop hopefully later on today. And I've got the bags that I finished yesterday. I will get them photographed and put in my Etsy shop as well. It's pretty overcast today but not too dark. I think I should be able to get some photos okay. Once I've done those jobs, I'll cut out some more bags. I think I might make some pin pennants as well because I've got a stack of the wooden dowels ready, so might as well make a few of those, I think. I'm going to do a bit of baking later on today because I'm at the palace tomorrow and I'd really like to take something in to give to my fellow volunteers, and someone is bringing me in some goodies from their allotment, so I always like to kind of have something to swap, so I might give him a bag of homemade cookies. I'm going to use a recipe that I use every year at this time. I always make the same foods. I think once you find stuff that you love, it's nice to just make the same stuff. So these are for oatmeal, the oat and mincemeat cookies, and they are delicious. They're so yummy. I love the flavour of like just a hint of mincemeat flavour. It's really, really nice, and they're so easy and they turn out great every time. So I think I'm going to make some of those and can give the majority of them away, which is good, and still keep a few for us to have at home. We're still working our way through our cake and we've still got mince pies, so there's plenty of treats. I think tonight we are going to watch the Royal Variety Show performance, which was on TV last night. I remember watching this as a child and can remember all the different comedians from way back then who were on it and the people presenting it and stuff, so it's quite a nostalgic kind of thing to do at Christmas time, I think, and Joshua's really going to enjoy it as well. He likes all the music acts and the acrobats and all that kind of thing, so we will do that tonight, I think, and maybe have some cookies. So I'll show you the recipe later on. I'll share that with you. I think it's from a magazine from years ago, can't remember which one, but I'll post the recipe, or if I can find a link to it, I'll link to it, and I'll show you how those turn out as well. So that's what today brings. Still got some Christmas fabrics in my shop, as well as others like the red gingham and the dots and the florals that I think still look Christmassy, so they're still available in my shop just now. I've been using most of these for my hexies. I'm still working on the hexie cushion. I'm hoping to get a bit more time to work on that in a few weeks time when I'm slowing down on the shop work. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to stop working yet, or when I'm going to stop taking orders. It's kind of easier now that I'm doing the drop and go at the post office, so I may just keep my shop open for as long as possible, and I may take a break from actually making things, but there's still going to be plenty of things in my shop. I'm just going to make the cookies now. So this is the recipe. Where's the start? There we go. Quick and easy mincemeat oat cookies. I'm just reading that backwards. This is a recipe from the Sainsbury's magazine, so I will have a quick look online and see if it's on the website, and if it is, I will put a link below if I remember. If not, then I will copy the recipe out, put it in the box below for you. I'm doing it now because I just thought I'd preheat the oven while I was having my lunch, and also while it's daylight I can take some footage for the vlog, because it gets dark so early and then this kitchen is just so dark, so now would be a good time. So the recipe is actually gluten-free. It uses gluten-free plain flour, and I just happened to have some in the cupboard, and I wasn't sure what to do with it. I bought it at one point when I was sort of trying trial and error different things, so since I have it I'm just going to use it. But you can use normal flour anyway if you're not gluten-free, and it uses oats. That's what I haven't got yet. Oats. So I'm just going to whip these together really quickly and pop them in the oven, and I cannot wait for the house to smell so good. It's going to smell amazing. I broke my tripod the other day, so my phone is currently sat on top of my tripod being held on with an elastic band. Many of you left me messages saying that you were with me on the flavoured tea front and you just like normal tea, but at Christmas it's nice to join in and have something special, so I would suggest you try some of this. It's M&S, it's just normal black tea, but they have marketed it so that it looks Christmassy, so kind of genius really, and it literally is just normal tea. Kenyan and Rwandan black teas, and it's really nice, and I tend to buy this every Christmas because I know I like it. So it runs out quite quickly though in the shops, so if you want to get some I would have a look quite soon. I'm going to have a quick cuppa just now while the cookies are cooking. I have a couple of little handmade decorations to show you today. So these are some cross-stitched ones. The patterns are from the book that I mentioned, of Rainbow Stitches. I think I showed that on Vlogmas Day 1. So I just copied a pattern from the book and turned it into a hanger. And there's another little one down here which I did. A lovely sweet little house. And I added the date to that one. 15. I did that one. That's a funny looking 5, but yes, 5. And they're just so pretty, and I used some really nice crochet lace edging. I love to use that on the edge of things. So those are today's hand makes. Oh, that one's next to another hand make, which is a little crocheted Christmas tree with bells on. Some of these are handmade and some of them are not. I think my mum... No, I don't think that's handmade. I think my mum made this gingerbread man. These ones are not handmade, these are from IKEA, I think. Really pretty though, and they look exactly like something that I would make. And there's another little crocheted tree with buttons on. There are some little gingham hearts as well, again from IKEA, but just like something that I would make myself. And look who I found, a little vintage Snoopy, how cute. I didn't buy him recently, I've had him for years. So cute, he's giving Woodstock a cuddle, so sweet. I love Snoopy. I've had a little toy Snoopy since I was born. My dad bought me it when I was just born and I was about the same size as Snoopy.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exultation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God.
My Advent socks are coming on nicely and I can see the rib now. Still loving the yarn so much. As you can see on these, I have used a rounded toe pattern rather than the normal pointy toe because I just don't have pointy feet. So I was finding that they just were not a good fit on my feet. I have printed the pattern off from Ravelry. Here's the pattern details. Seam free rounded toe up sock by Lynn Ashton, and it's a free pattern and yeah, I really like it. It fits my feet a lot better and you can just see the overall shape as well. It's a lot more like my feet anyway. So that, if I remember to use this sock, the toe pattern, it works really well for me. Haven't cast on my green socks yet, I just have not had the time or the headspace. I think maybe at the weekend I will get those done. A little while ago I decided to treat myself to a subscription to Country Living magazine. I saw a really good offer. It was something like £15 for 6 months and you got a free mug. I thought that was fantastic, and I got my first issue in about November and then I got the Christmas one and it came with this Christmas special as well, which is just so nice for flicking through. I love to just look and get inspiration and ideas. The recipes in Country Living I always find are really nice as well, and I've just spotted one in here for nut roast, which I was looking for the other day. I was mentioned I would like to try one, so there it is there. So I might give that a go. And there are some, oh look at that. There are nice articles in here as well. There's one about a woman who set up a biscuit company. This one, I'm sure I've seen her on Instagram. It's called the Honeywell Biscuit Company. Don't the biscuits look good? My icing always lets me down on biscuits. I mean, look at these. Oh, just looks so good. Wouldn't it be lovely to receive some of them in the mail? The nice mixture in these magazines about nature and cooking and craft. I find that sometimes I need to have a bit of a break from some of these magazines though, because if you get them for a long period of time they get a bit samey, but I have not had this for a while, so I'm hoping it brings some new inspiration. little marshmallow snowmen. So I'm enjoying finding little pockets of time here and there just to flick through a magazine, which feels like such a rare treat these days, but that was another reason why I got the subscription, just so that I would actually take the time out when it arrived. So I think that will be a good little practice for next year as well, taking time out when the magazine arrives to just sit down with a cuppa and have a read.